First night of the new season, a night of hope and expectation among fans and clubs all over the country. Now, it's often said that in our league we're a tight-knit community, but in the home and away dressing rooms here tonight, it's a family affair. Going from Bows to Rovers is no small thing. Tonight, Killian Brennan makes his hoops debut, but suspension to Drogheda's Ryan, Sean and Gavin means there'll be no sibling rivalry for now. Who was the best footballer when you were kids?
Oh, I don't know, geez. Probably the best street footballer would have been Sean, but he wouldn't go into a tackle now, not in the street, not with me anyway.
And you're the tough one then?
I'd be the hard one, yeah. I'd be the tough as nails, but...
What about all the Brennans being suspended? How did that happen?
Well, I knew one was suspended because he was a player here last year. And then when Ryan and Sean came from Oman, obviously they're suspended. I signed Eric Foley as well from Oman, he's suspended as well. So it's a pity that they missed out, obviously, with Killian playing for Shamrock Rovers. And I think it's a rule that should be changed, really. Like, suspensions coming over from last year with yellow cards. They're missing Daryl Cabinet, and it means that the people on television are missing quality players. What
about all the Brennans that are here with Drogheda, not playing tonight, of course? There's some family, aren't they?
Oh, incredible. Like, I had Killian when he was 19 at Derry. He was a young player coming up there. Little did I know, it's 3 younger brothers. You know, that 4 of them would play in the League of Ireland. Like, fantastic story, very unique. I'm glad the other 3 aren't playing tonight, because they can all play. Believe me, they can all play.
But it was left to the elder Brennan Killian tonight to show what he can do. Rovers started brightly, but were frustrated by a hard-working and resolute Drogheda rearguard. Though they did have their chances, and typically, Gary Twigg was involved. So too was Gary O'Neill. But as the Rovers' goal began to look inevitable, the unlikely occurred.
In comes the free kick from Mark. No! It's gone all the way!
Driven on by the tireless Stephen Rice, Rovers grabbed an equaliser just before the break.
Through the middle, Twigg was held up, showed him on McNally. He must score here. It's 1-1.
5 minutes after half-time, it was 2-1.
Oh, it's all over the place, and it's in. And it's Twigg.
At this point, you felt for Drogheda, particularly as the champions could introduce Aaron Green and Chris Turner. But they might have salvaged a point at the death. Carl Brady just couldn't convert. 2-1 the final score. A winning start for Stephen Kenny. Mick Cook left with plenty to ponder.
I look forward to the season that the lads have brought in. We'll do really, really well this year, and I felt tonight showed that the squad that we have got, we're capable of putting Rovers to the pin of their colour. When you see them bringing on Chris Turner with 15 minutes to go, sort of the lock-up shop, it compliments us, I feel.
In the second half, we didn't create enough clear-cut chances, but we you know, Gary, that was an important goal for us to get the winner. So that's the big difference between a point and 3 points. Certainly we'll take that.
What was it like for you coming back to Drogheda, of course, where you've had so many great memories, and your first night in the hoops colours?
Yeah, well, I've played plenty of games under Bows and Derry. Come back to Drogheda, it's always nice to play here. Obviously I get a bit of stick off the Drogheda fans, I don't mind that so much, but it was nice to get 3 points, and like I said, to wear the jersey and get 3 points was a big one for me tonight.
How did you think you played?
He played well, yeah. Second half was a bit ropey, but yeah, he played well.
When you come up against him later in the season, will there be any love lost?
No, there'll be a few kicks, that's for sure, anyway, but no, it's all fun and games. When it's on the pitch, it's a different story, you know.
We were asking earlier who was the best player when you were younger, and we didn't get your view.
When we were younger, I was always the best player. I was always the best player. So
that's not what they told me.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that. Keep that off camera, yeah.
So a scare for the champion Shamrock Rovers, but no panic from the new gaffer Stephen Kenny as the Hoops pick up their first 3 points and they head home happy.